Okay, hi guys. So this is your tutorial 9, water supply. So this is still for your subject, the building science and services 1, but this is still the topic 4 lah. So that in this tutorial, you have a few questions, which is mostly the calculation. So let's have a look at it. So the first question is asking you to use the thermos box formula to determine the diameter of a pipe discharge. You are given the pipe has a 1.25 liter per second discharge, and then the head available is 4 meter, and finally the effective length is 34. So this is your known factors. So with that factors and given this Thomas box formula, if you were to substitute the Q, which is 1.25 into your here, and then the D is unknown, you know your H is 4 meter, so you just put the 4 here, and the L, which is 34. So you put it all in and you solve this equation, you'll be able to get that D is 31.93. So, or close to 32 lah. So the question just asks you to find out what is the diameter. So just finding this out will be good enough lah for this question. So if the question asks you to recommend a suitable diameter or comment on the diameter of the piping, then you have to recommend a diameter size. So you don't just stop your answer, which is the diameter at this value, but you have to say recommended to provide D equals to 32 mm. Okay, so question number 2. So question number 2 provides a lot of information. But basically from the information here, you will be able to extract that D, the diameter is 20 mm, the length is 25 mm, and there's a difference of H. So it's provided that there's 10 meter for the head, and then it's actually, and there's a difference for the basing type, which is installed 1 meter above the ground. So because of this information, you have to use 10 meter minus 1 meter, and your head will be 9 meter. Okay, so you just put in the information, you'll actually be able to find what is the flow of water for this question, which is 1.13 liter per second. And then next, we have a diagram. So this diagram is asking you to find out what is the pipe size requirement. So you're actually given a table, which is this. So based on the circuit area, you can see that you have 2 WC, 2 shower head, and finally you have 4 basin. So you're given this. So based on what is given here, you'll be able to work out what is the loading unit for this question. So you have 2 WC, 4 wash basin, and 2 showers. So from this table, you'll be able to extract the WC is 2. So 2 multiplied by 2, you get 4 loading load. Your wash basin is 1.5. So you 1.5 minus 4, you get 6. Your shower is 2. Okay, sorry, your bath, which is shower also, is 10. 2 multiplied by 10, it will be 20, and you get the total of 30 loading unit. So you will have to use this figure, this chart, which is the loading unit chart, and from 30, you do a line up, and to the left, you get your design flow rate, which the required design flow rate, which is 0.6 liter per second. Okay, shower head is the same with bath. So finally, with this design flow rate, you know that from part A, you have 0.6 liter per second. So with that known, your Q is 0.6 liter per second, your H is 3.5, and your L is 7. So to find the length, you have to work out from this. To find the H and the length, you have to work out from this table lah. So how you get the length for your distribution piping is here from your water storage to your distribution pipe is 3.5 meter, and then another 3.5 meter. So this is in total 7 meter. So this is your length of your piping, which is your L. And for your H is the difference in water level. So your water level is here, and your appliances is here, your sanitary fitting. So from here to here, there's a distance of 3.5 meter. So this 3.5 meter is your H, is your water head. So with that, with this information known, you can put this information, which is Q, into here, 0.16, H 3.5, and L 7 meter into this, and you solve the equation. Then you'll get the D required is only 11.25 mm. So this is, to use the formula is pretty straightforward lah. But for this question, you have to look at this figure to find out how to get all your information available. Okay, so that's all. So hopefully you guys understand. If you don't understand, please feel free to ask question now lah. Okay, so thank you guys.